let's go to IFC import. And what I'll do is I'll just go and find, I think I downloaded some the other day, IFC files. And this is actually an American building. I think it's commercial. You go open. What it's doing is importing an IFC model. And I just say, I don't like acronyms. I'm a builder. I don't have time to decipher bloody, code. But IFC stands for Industry Foundation Class. Now, Revit, ArchiCAD, all BIM programs created, including PlusSpec, it'll create an IFC model. Now, this is just a pharmacy that I don't know anything about, other than only thing I do know about it is that it's it's an American project because it's all in feet and inches. Now, this is kind of dumb, really. It doesn't have a great deal of value to me because essentially it's geometry, but it does have information associated with it, building information, modeling information. So, and you'll notice that SketchUp doesn't know anything about this. However, if we went, say, optimize this and go, yes, it might take 30, 40 seconds. SketchUp, or what we actually created as part of PlusSpec, is we created a tool that enabled us to break down a BIM model that's been created in Revit or ArchiCAD or MicroStation or anything else. And what this is doing right now is actually going through and counting, and it's going through and separating it so that now, instead of looking at a blob of geometry, I'm actually now looking at a model. So now you'll notice, I'll just show you what I did there. It's now organized this model. So I can turn things off and on very, very quickly, and it's organized. But on top of it just being organized, it quantified everything that we could read out of this model. So if I went back and said, okay, I'm going to put my things back together, and there's a new tool, and this is coming out. This is in beta now, so we do have people testing it around the world. If I say apply estimation to IFC, before I do that, I'll just do a takeoff first, and you'll just see that at the moment, it doesn't know anything about it. Generate, takeoff, it's 0, okay? So I'll just close that again. If I go here and say apply estimation to IFC components, yep. Okay, you'll notice that now I have IFC components, and inside of here I have my curtain walls, I have my doors, and I have a whole heap of building element proxies. A building element proxy is when the architect was drawing it, didn't really go through and categorize things properly. So if we wanted to look inside of our building element proxies, we have wash basins, we have soap dispensers, we have security accessories, we have a whole list of items that now I can associate price with. I even have parking spaces and trees. So this is the first time I've actually shown this publicly because we only just ironed all the bugs out of it. If I go back and say, well, let's close my building element proxies, I also can open up and I can see my curtain walls and a size associated with my curtain walls, or I can go to my doors and you'll notice that it's telling me that I've got single flush door 36 by 84. Now, as far as I'm aware, and feel free to check it out if you like, I don't think that that's ever been done in the world. And the only reason why we did it was because our customers are quantity surveyors and getting frustrated with using crappy geometry that really had no bearing on their quantification. So we spent probably 12 months going through this IFC industry foundation class and figuring out how it works and how we can utilize it so that our customers have a good experience with BIM modeling.